And please give a warm welcome for Janet Kirchheimer.
Is that good? Okay, thanks. Hi, everybody. I am sitting on the curb across the street from Wilhelmina Single, 88 in Maastricht, Holland. It is a cold, gray, and rainy day in January 2007, and I am waiting for something to tell me it's time to go. March 2006, I'm on a website that lists the names of Holocaust victims. I see my father's mother and father, my Oma and Opa, my father's older sister Ruth, and younger brother Joseph. They left Germany in 1941 and got to Holland, trying to get to America. My father, who was 17 years old, had left earlier and was in New York trying to get them visas. He got his mother and Joseph visas to Cuba, but she said no, the family should stay together. In a letter to my father, Joseph wrote, "With God's help, we will get to America." On August 17th, 1942, the family was deported to Westerbork, and on November 2nd, sent to Auschwitz, and killed there on November 5th, 1942. We thought that's how the story ended, but it didn't. On the website, there was a small icon next to Joseph's name. I click on it, and I can't breathe for about 20 minutes. After letters, phone calls, and emails, I find out that Joseph had written 4 postcards from Westerbork to a Paul Lardinois. I find Paul, he still lives in Maastricht, and he tells me Joseph was my very good friend. We lived on the same street. We were both 11 years old, and all we wanted to do was play. Paul found out after the war that Joseph and the family had been killed, but he didn't know a brother had made it to America. He is now 75 years old, and he donates the postcards to the Joods Historisch Museum in Amsterdam. They put them on the website, and I find them 2 weeks later. It's January 2007, and I'm on a plane to Amsterdam. I make my way to the museum, and I hold the postcards in my hands. And Joseph, I read the words that are here now in place of you. They are written in a mixture of German and the Dutch he was learning. I don't want to let them go. 2 days later, I'm on a train to Maastricht, and I'm looking out the window at windmills, flat lands, and farms until it's dark. Paul picks me up at the railway station, and the next morning we walk to the synagogue. He tells me Joseph took him there a couple of times, something dangerous for a Catholic and Jewish boy to do. We then go to Wilhelmina Single, 88. I walk up to the 3rd floor where my family lived. I knock on the door, hoping someone is there, hoping someone will let me in. But the door is locked. I go back downstairs. It's raining, and I cross the street and sit on the curb. Cars go by, people walk past, and I sit. I look up at the 3rd floor window. Oma, Opa, Ruth, and Joseph, you jump and I catch you, and I take you to America with me. Thank you very much.